What if the greatest secret ever kept isn't buried in some forgotten tomb, protected by elaborate traps and ancient curses, but within the very fabric of your consciousness, patiently waiting to be unveiled at the precise moment your final breath leaves your body? What if everything you've been told, everything you've come to believe about death, is merely a carefully constructed veil, a comforting illusion obscuring a truth so profound, so utterly paradigm-shattering, it could unravel your entire perception of reality? Imagine, if you will, an ancient cipher, a meticulously charted map not of earthly continents or celestial bodies, but of the intricate, often perilous journey beyond the known frontiers of existence. And today, here, together, we dare to decode its enigmatic symbols. We venture to read its sacred verses. If you're truly ready to question everything, to peel back the layers of ingrained conditioning and societal illusion, to gaze into the abyss and find not emptiness, but an infinite reflection, then you have arrived at your destination. Welcome to Infinite Awakening. To ensure you don't miss our ongoing explorations into the hidden knowledge, the esoteric truths that shape our existence and our ultimate destiny, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate that notification bell. Your engagement, your curiosity, your support fuels our collective quest for unveiling the profound. For over 1,000 years, perhaps longer, whispered in hushed tones within the secluded, wind-swept monasteries nestled high amidst the soaring, snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas, a sacred text has been revered and guarded, the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Known in its original tongue as the Bardo Thodol, which translates with poetic precision to liberation through hearing in the intermediate state. This is no ordinary manuscript filled with dusty doctrines or archaic rituals. It is a sophisticated spiritual technology, an intricate guide, a luminous compass for the soul's perilous and extraordinary voyage after the physical body, its temporary vessel, ceases to function. It makes a claim that has echoed through centuries, challenging the very foundations of materialistic thought. Consciousness, the animating spark within you, doesn't just end with the cessation of brain activity. It doesn't simply wink out of existence like a snuffed flame. Instead, it embarks on a multi-stage odyssey, a series of profound transitional states, or bardos, each a dimension unto itself, each holding the luminous key to ultimate liberation, or the karmic impetus for another cycle of birth, suffering, and rebirth. This text was not born of speculation, but from the direct experiential insights of enlightened masters, ancient cartographers of consciousness, who mapped these inner realms with the same precision a mariner charts the seas. Imagine the very moment of transition, your final exhale. The world as you have known it, with its vibrant colors, its myriad sounds, its tangible textures, begins to dissolve. The familiar anchors of sensory perception loosen their grip, but instead of an encroaching darkness and oblivion, you are catapulted into an experience of overwhelming, ineffable clarity. This is the Chikai Bardo, the Bardo of the moment of death. The ancient sages, the inner scientists of Tibet, tell us that for a fleeting, precious instant, your naked awareness is bathed in the primordial clear light, a radiant, unblemished, self-luminous effulgence. It is the very essence of your own mind, unclouded by thought, unstained by emotion. It is the ground of all being, the Dharmakaya, the ultimate nature of reality itself. It's a cosmic homecoming, a return to the source from which all phenomena arise and into which they ultimately dissolve. In this luminous encounter, the stakes are immeasurably high. Recognize this light, this boundless radiance as your own true nature, the inherent purity of your awareness that was always present, merely veiled. Merge with it, without fear, without hesitation, and liberation is instantaneous. Freedom from the endless, often wearisome cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Attainment of a state beyond comprehension. but for many, perhaps most, unprepared by contemplative practice, unpracticed in recognizing the subtle nature of mind during life, this overwhelming brilliance can be disorienting, even frightening. It is mistaken for something external, something other, a phenomenon separate from oneself. Fear arises, a primal instinct to recoil from the unknown, however magnificent. And in that flicker of hesitation, that moment of misidentification, the window of opportunity, so luminous and vast, begins to contract. The consciousness, recoiling from its own unveiled splendor, propelled by the momentum of ingrained karmic habits and obscurations, begins its descent. It turns away from the light, initiating its journey into the subsequent, more complex, bardos. This first bardo, the Chikai, is a profound, singular opportunity, a direct path to enlightenment, yet so often, tragically, missed, like a dream forgotten upon waking. The weight of lifetimes of conditioning, the gravity of unexamined assumptions, pulls the consciousness away from its own liberation. If the clear light of the Chikai Bardo is not recognized, if that direct path to freedom is bypassed, the journey of the consciousness plunges deeper into the intricate and often overwhelming landscapes of the Chonyid Bardo, the Bardo of luminous visions, also known as the Bardo of Dharmata. Here, the psyche, now fully untethered from the physical senses and the external world, begins to unravel its deepest contents. Your consciousness projects its innermost karmic traces, its habitual patterns, its archetypal energies, outward as a vivid, dynamic, and utterly convincing reality. Initially, peaceful seraphic beings may appear, radiant Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, emanating boundless compassion, profound wisdom, and unshakable serenity. These are not external saviors, but the manifest expressions of the purest, most enlightened aspects of your own mind, your innate capacity for love, for clarity, for equanimity, now revealed in symbolic form. Embrace them, recognize their source within your own awareness, understand them as reflections of your inherent Buddha nature, and liberation can still be attained. The path remains open. But then, as the karmic winds shift, as deeper, more turbulent layers of the subconscious surface, the visions transform. The serene deities may recede, and wrathful deities emerge, terrifying, multi-limbed, fire-breathing entities adorned with skulls, brandishing fearsome implements, their roars like thunder. These are the Herukas, the fierce embodiments of enlightened energy. Yet, they are not external demons come to punish or torment. They are the dynamic, energetic manifestations of your own unresolved negativities, your deepest fears, your suppressed anger, your clinging attachments, your unacknowledged pride, your ego's darkest, most tenacious corners, now given symbolic, often terrifying form. They are the very energies that, in life, manifested as your inner conflicts, your destructive habits, your neuroses. The Tibetan masters teach a critical, life-altering truth. All these beings, beautiful or horrific, sublime or terrifying, are nothing but projections of your own mind. They are your karma, your inner psychic landscape, playing out on a vast cosmic stage with an intensity that is unimaginable in the waking state. The challenge here is profound: to see through the illusion, to recognize the source of these appearances within your own consciousness, and not be swept away by overwhelming terror or desperate attachment. To understand that these are not other, but self. Fail here, allow fear to dominate, or attempt to flee from these self-manifestations, and the karmic winds grow stronger, pulling the consciousness further into delusion. Should one fail to achieve liberation in the visionary intensity of the Chonyid Bardo, if the projections of the mind are not recognized as such, the journey of the consciousness continues, drawn by an irresistible force, into the Sidpa Bardo, the Bardo of becoming, the inexorable, almost gravitational pull towards rebirth. Your consciousness, now a swirling vortex of karmic imprints, unresolved desires, deep-seated aversions, and the subtle habits of countless lifetimes, is drawn towards a new incarnation, a new physical form, a new set of life circumstances. It's not typically a conscious choice, as we understand it in our everyday lives, like selecting an item from a menu. Rather, it's a magnetic attraction, a resonance. The sum total of your past actions, karma, your dominant mental states, your intentions, and your unresolved emotional energies creates a powerful karmic current, a prevailing wind, guiding you towards a realm of existence and a specific womb, a body that resonates most closely with your accumulated karmic frequency. Visions of potential parents in union, glimpses of different worlds, the 6 lokas or realms of cyclic existence, God realms, jealous God realms, human realms, animal realms, hungry ghost realms, and hell realms, will flash before the consciousness, each representing a particular state of being shaped by dominant afflictive emotions. Your subtle reactions to these visions, a flicker of attraction towards a vision of pleasure, a wave of repulsion from a vision of suffering, a dull indifference, further shape your trajectory, narrowing down the possibilities. The goal, even at this late and critical stage, is to cultivate a profound sense of detachment, to see these visions without clinging, without aversion. To seek, with whatever awareness remains, a favorable rebirth, one that offers the best conditions for spiritual practice if direct liberation is no longer an immediate option. Or, for a practitioner of immense spiritual realization, there exists the possibility to even consciously close the womb door, to halt the cycle of compulsive rebirth through the power of their meditative insight. This Sidpa Bardo underscores a vital, sobering truth. The seeds of your next life, the blueprint for your future experiences, are sown in the fertile, often unexamined soil of this present one. Every thought, every word, every action contributes to this karmic momentum. But here, woven into the very fabric of this ancient wisdom, is the most electrifying revelation of the Bardo Thodol, the secret key that transforms it from a fascinating, perhaps somewhat intimidating death manual into a profoundly practical and empowering guide for living a more conscious and meaningful life. These bardos, these transitional states, are not exclusive to the realm of the afterlife. We experience mini bardos, echoes of these profound transitions, constantly in the fabric of our everyday existence. The subtle space between two thoughts, that the liminal state between deep sleep and full waking consciousness, that is a bardo. Moments of intense change, the loss of a loved one, the end of a significant relationship, the unexpected loss of a job, a sudden illness, these are all profound bardos. Even moments of ecstatic joy, creative flow, or deep meditative absorption and their subsequent passing are transitional states. Every single moment we find ourselves caught between what was and what is yet to be, suspended in uncertainty or navigating transformation, is an opportunity for awareness, a microcosm of the larger Bardo journey, an opportunity for liberation from our habitual patterns. The Tibetan Book of the Dead isn't asking you to passively wait for physical death to begin understanding these profound truths. It is, in its very essence, a thunderous wake-up call for the living. By actively, consciously cultivating mindfulness in our daily lives, by engaging in practices that develop compassion, such as Tonglen, the practice of taking in suffering and sending out relief, by courageously confronting our inner demons, our fears, our anxieties, our addictions, our attachments. Now, while we have the full capacity of our human faculties, we are, in effect, preparing. We are training. We are learning to recognize the clear light, the inherent luminosity of our own awareness, in moments of profound peace, stillness, and insight that can arise in meditation or even spontaneously in daily life. We are learning to see our emotional projections, our biases, our judgments, for what they are, constructions of our own mind, in our daily interactions, our relationships, and our reactions to the world around us. We are, in essence, training for the ultimate journey by striving to live a more awakened, intentional, and compassionate life. The more familiar we become with the nature of our own mind now, the less bewildering and terrifying the Bardo states will be. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, therefore, is not a morbid obsession with death, nor a mere collection of exotic beliefs from a distant culture. It is a radical, revolutionary invitation to live with a fearless, expansive awareness. It teaches that by deeply understanding the nature of consciousness, the impermanence of all phenomena, and the intricate process of dying, we can fundamentally transform our experience of living. Every choice we make, every thought we entertain, every word we speak, every act of kindness or cruelty ripples not only through our current life, but also through the subtle bardos of life and beyond, shaping our karmic trajectory. You are the navigator of your own consciousness. The map, rich with ancient wisdom and profound insight, has been shared. The journey is yours to undertake. What specific aspect of this ancient, profound wisdom resonates most deeply within you in the quiet recesses of your own being? How might the understanding of these bardos, these transitional states of consciousness, begin to change the way you live your life, the choices you make, the way you relate to yourself and others, starting from this very moment, today? Share your reflections, your questions, your insights in the comments below. We are all fellow travelers on this extraordinary journey of awakening, learning from each other, supporting each other. This is infinite awakening. Until our paths cross again in the exploration of hidden truths, keep questioning, keep exploring, keep seeking the light within, and keep your own inner light shining brightly for all to see.